And now we can search. Now there's different types of searches. We can use the name, or we can just go to flying, which just shows us we have 3. There's also duration, cost, science and skill required, research required. So we can mess around with that if you're looking for certain ones. And this one is the one we're looking for at 36%. So we are going to run that.
Let's get this going out there.
Dig team, please report for dig site selection as the helicopter is standing by.
Alright, our fossils are here. So let's begin that. While we're doing that, we can add in, we can make sure we have our restrooms. That's not what we want. Restroom coverage.
Time for us to make use of that genome, don't you think? Go ahead, synthesize, incubate, release, profit. Oh wait, did I say that last one out loud?
No emergency shelters. We actually don't have one.
For whenever nature calls.
I'm gonna add that in here. That should cover where we need to for now. Wants us to synthesize and incubate. So we'll do that over here on our next one. So 80%. We can actually get these next 2 fossils done pretty quick. While we're doing that, we can add in some amenities. A small hotel. Can that fit there? I don't care for that. This. No. What about our small hotel being here? That looks good. No power. Now, generators can get really expensive because every time you have to fuel them, it does cost a lot of money.
We've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Let's keep going at 99%. Sounds good. 19 seconds. So this is usually the fastest part of the synthesizing. We are running out of money though. So this is going to cost 600,000. We're only at 997,000. Let's get a female in here. 1 male, 2 females. That sounds good. Desired population is 2. All right. So that's going to take some time to get our money up. We're going to build some shopping. Let's build it out here. Food. And drink. And then we're going to make sure that these are set up. So on this one we have our green is very high, so we're going to start off with the green, and then we're going to need to do something like this, and then like this, and that's going to be as close as we can get it. Again, same thing. We can do this. Maybe something like that. It gets us at 100%. The green we gotta start out with. We can do that. And That'll be 100%. So this should get us a pretty decent amount of profit coming in. Let's release our dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs did not evolve for this world. Their struggles to adapt should be evidence of this. But you reject that fact, and you endanger human life in doing so. Dr. Malcolm was right. Nature must be allowed to take its course without human intervention. If that means a re-extinction of dinosaurs, so be it. We are extinction now. And this is our warning to you. End your work. Dissolve the dinosaur integration network. Or this will no longer just be a warning.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
You know, I see where they're coming from. Nature should be revered, but the situation, I must say, has evolved since Mount Sibo's eruption on Isla Nublar. The dinosaurs aren't isolated on an island anymore. Our actions don't just affect prehistoric life, but human life also. But I suppose people will see what they want to see, and we can't stop them. Trust me, I've tried.
All right, I'm
It's
gonna do the
petty
comfort
idealism
stuff
being
while
dressed
they're
up as a
doing
fact
that.
of nature.
Some cover.
Our work is too important to allow this to slow us down.
One bear.
Geez, your self-belief is admirable. You know, others have had that same
Some water.
confidence with, let's say,
In the water,
mixed
you gotta put the
results.
fish.
Let's keep doing what we're
I
doing.
need more water.
It's not like they'll actually be able to stop us anyway, huh?
All right, too much. Let's put that there. Crap. So, I do not like you can't see past these gates unless you zoom too far in. I'm going to need to remove some of the water. Just a little bit. That'll give us our arid. So, they will be happy in there.
Mr. Finch, I was just talking to our client about their ambitions to expand the park. Do you have something you want to explain?
Okay, don't be mad, but I have a lot of friends / enemies / debt in Vegas, and I knew we'd need a crisis manager if we ever wanted to cut through the red tape and expand the site. And guess what? It worked, huh? Of course, Lily stormed off as soon as I told her, but she's dealt with jobs falling apart before. I said she was at Jurassic World, didn't I?
I am truly disappointed in you, Finch. But, I confess, the client will be happy. The red tape is down, but the land still needs to be paid for. We should generate enough funds to make this happen.
So we're at 100% potential, which is excellent. We still are losing some appeal because we're only at 2 out of 10 target species. It says accumulate 200,000. We should get that pretty soon. And we're at 194. That opens up the next area.
The prospect of a breeding program helped
Look at
secure
this.
this contract.
This
And
looks
now it is
really
time to
nice,
deliver on that.
except we
Dr.
don't need that
Valdera,
water.
I
We
assume
need
your research
aviaries.
applies to flying reptiles as well?
In science, we don't assume. We postulate, we hypothesize, we test.
Aren't those just very fancy words for guess?
Okay, so I've studied flying reptiles a little less. Not so big on heights, but the principles are very much the same. Our flyers will need nests if we're going to encourage their natural wild behaviors.
So let's, to do the nest, we need to all right, we need to research them. All right, so here's the research for them. This is running out. It does cost 226,000 to fill up. We're just going to add 50 to that because we are not doing good on cash. This depends on, so we're using 12 out of the 30 power usage, and in 7 minutes it's empty. Okay, that one says needs maintenance, and I didn't think of that. We will need a maintenance team to get all of that. Alright, we have our nesting areas. So we're going to place this one in here. My god. Okay, there's our
The
nesting
site
area.
is getting more impressive by the day, but increasing diversity within our population would provide both scientific and entertainment value. That should be our next target.
Alright, already claimed. It's claimed. And then they should be laying the egg right there. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to increase the genome of the Geosternbergera. Don't kill me. So we need to research the dig sites for them.
Long task assigned.
With that, I think I'm going to add to this one just to make it a bigger area. More dinosaurs can go in it. We do have some eggs here, 2 eggs. So here we'll be able to find, we can search it by this. Just a couple letters. If you don't move this, you won't be able to find some things in the US. So that was going to take a while of almost 3 minutes. So while we're doing that, let's check our coverage of our restrooms. I do believe we're going to need a new one. As we put more dinosaurs around here and emergency shelters, but we are okay with that. Anything else? Our management views, guest distribution, amenity coverages. So because we put those in the middle, that's going to cover those for a while. Here's crowd, guest crowding. So this has to go with the paths. So if we can get medium paths, which we can't, wide paths are needed. We need 400 guests, so we are almost there. And then we can increase those, and it'll help help the people move around some more. You can see this very clogged area. We are running out of supply. We are going to just up that one with the 230. So now it'll take 41 minutes. We can sell this. We got 2 fossils. So here we have these people, these scientists need to be rested. I am going to run them one more and then rest them. They'll be disgruntled, but as long as they're not disgruntled very long, they won't have a problem.
I've been reaching out to potential clients and have now had all the responses I wanted. The news is, well, I think you'll be as pleased and pleasantly surprised as I am. But let's talk about this with a map in front of us.
East Asia. Vast, mysterious, and beautiful. And of course, bed of so much discovery and history and progress. But you know, it's a complex, chaotic world out there. And now, that global complexity, that intercontinental chaos, will have another fascinating variable to it. You. What could possibly go wrong?
Certainly nothing that we can't handle, I'm sure. But allow me to give a proper briefing on these incredible opportunities. In Indonesia, there are rumors of disease in local dinosaur populations. We are tasked with developing a facility to monitor and handle any outbreaks. A conservation-minded client in China has asked for our help in creating a spacious sanctuary for prehistoric giants. And there is a theme park in Japan that has fallen to ruin. We will need to put it back in working order and make it the success it was always meant to be. All three of these sites are significant, both in the importance of the work and in their benefit to our global reputation. These clients expect a lot of us. We best not disappoint.